First, start recording. Hi everyone, Aries. We are back to climb the legend ladder. Yesterday, we had a great run. We gained 15 stars yesterday. What? Okay, I have to click on this. Is that? Oh, wait. Intruding on the chat box. So we gained 15 stars yesterday. We are now over the halfway mark. We are now at rank 3, 5 stars. We just need to win 11 more stars. We need to win 11 more stars to gain 11 more stars. A Odd Warrior is a difficult matchup because he has a lot of removal. I'm going to use the Vocal Homunculus to try to get in some chip damage. And we're going to look for a Mountain Giant and a Skulking Geist to destroy his 2 Shield Slams and 2 Omega Assembly cards. If you have any questions, please ask me in chat. I read chat between games, and I will do my best to answer your question. Just to let you know, I do play a little slower now than I did before. I do play better, and that's why we actually hit a peak of rank 2 stars yesterday. I play slower, we play better, and this way we can climb faster. Thank you, Gold Dragon. To tap for more resources. It's more important to dig deeper through our deck than to play the Homunculus on turn 2. We are looking for a Skulking Geist. He's trying to figure out how to deal with the Homunculus. He can kill his mech in 2 turns, or we can just ignore it and bump him in the face and keep chipping away at his armor. We'll let him kill his own mech for us by hitting our taunt. We can't wait for Skulking Geist. That takes too long. We're the aggro deck, the worst control deck. He wants to get a free trade, bump our giant, play the Dino-Manic. That will make his life difficult. Try to disrupt his plan. We are going to kill his mech in case he has another mech with magnetic that can merge with this mech and keep it alive. He has 6 cards. Hopefully he doesn't find his card draws, because he can gain 5 armor and draw a card. He doesn't find too many of those cards. We'll be in pretty good shape. I have to tap and look for the Skulking Geist. In the matchup against the Warrior, the Skulking Geist is very important. There aren't that many Odd Warriors on the ladder, comparatively speaking, because There are many aggro decks, and they can usually kill the Odd Warrior in 5 or 6 turns, such as an Odd Rogue. They're very fast, or a Zulok deck. And Shield Slam's not very useful against those kind of decks. We are going to deny the warrior from getting a Dire Horn Matriarch. Dire Horn Matriarch is a 6/9. That is an extra card that he gets, an extra big taunt. You have to put a stop to that. You can get a free value trade from the 3/6, the Dire Horn Hatchling, against our Spellbreaker. We want to keep as much damage on the board as possible. We are going to force him to trade both of his minions into our Mountain Giant. That way we can keep punching him turn after turn with a 4-attack Spellbreaker. As the aggro deck, we have to maintain as many minions on board as we can. Keep getting in that constant damage. So Odd Warrior's objective is to beat us in fatigue, wear us down, and beat us with fatigue. We have 2 acidic swamp oozes in our deck to deal with the Super Collider. This weapon, let's tap to look for it. Hope we find one of our 2 oozes to destroy that Super Collider weapon. We are still looking for a Skulking Geist or 2 acidic swamp oozes. All 3 cards are buried in the bottom half of our deck. It's a little unlucky. This is where we go all out. We're the aggro deck. We hope he doesn't have a brawl, because he still has 20 cards left in his deck. He does have brawl. Doesn't matter because he still needs push damage. Longer that we wait, the more likely he is. Let's see if we can tap and find Skulking Geist or Acidic Swamp Ooze.
Your magic shall not save you.
Let's push base damage, because that's how we win for the aggro deck. Don't want to give him 1 extra turn to armor up. Six cards. If he falls, hopefully win the brawl, and we'll play Twilight Drake, Shroom Brewer, to try to keep pushing damage. Anomanic, let's clear the board. There's the Dynamanic to clear the board.
Out of my jungle.
One, tap and look for super or an Acidic Swamp Ooze or Skulking Geist. Still haven't found one. So we have 2 oozes, we have 1 Skulking Geist, and all 3 are in the bottom 11 cards of our deck. This makes it more challenging. We can get rid of the Collider, and we can stop him from drawing 3 free mechs on turn 10. It makes this game more competitive and increases our chances. He has 11 health. He's thinking whether he wants to hit Auto Drake with his Super Collider. Finally found an ooze. We hit that 5-8 with our 410. Let's see.
I wonder.
If we play Defile, causes 2 damage. We play double Hellfire. 6 damage plus 4, he's down to 1 health. At the right play? I think so. Almost dead. Haven't quite killed him, he's almost dead. It's gotta be able to play. So close. He's just down to 1 health. Can't hit our minion with a Super Collider. There's only 5 cards left. So close to killing this guy.
Out of my jungle.
We can play the Shroom Brewer. Heal Twilight Drake. Play Shadow Flame. Destroy both of his taunts. Punch in the face for 4. It's probably going to armor up. And knock him down to 1 health again. This is a very close game. Or we're probably going to play Masihara. Destroy both of his taunts. Masihara. We play the Ooze to destroy his Super Collider? No. We're saving it for a second Super Collider. Because this one only has 1 durability left. Destroy his minions. We have a 7/7 taunt. Can't hit it with his weapon, it'll just die. So we're pressuring this warrior. We're the aggro deck. He's down to 1 health. He's almost dead. Thing is, can we kill him before he starts armoring up? Can't hit the Hook Reaver. If he brawls, whatever is left will still kill him. Well, he can brawl and then he can armor up, but he'll still always be 1 point away from dying. He can delay things by 1 turn. Okay, there's the shield block. Armor up again and play Reckless Flurry to clear the board. You still armor up and play Reckless Flurry. Armor up, cost 2 mana. Reckless Flurry is 3 mana. Have Reckless Flurry. The thing is, if he plays Reckless Flurry, he has to use all of his armor. It's back to 1 health. No, there's Reckless Flurry. He's back to the exact same situation he was last turn. He's down to 1 health. If we play Godan, we get 1 Homunculus back, 1 4/4 Hook Reaver, and a Dread Infernal. And we can also bite him in the face with our hero power for 3 damage. This is the right play. We're putting a lot of pressure. on the warrior, and as the aggro deck, that's how we win. He can armor up first, gain 4 armor, and punch and hit the homunculus with his super collider weapon. Then he will be back down to 2 armor and 1 health. We can bite him with our Siphon Life hero power for 3 damage, and we win the game. So he needs to deal with the board. He also needs to armor up, because if he just tries to clear the board with Dinomatic, play Omega Assembly, find another Dinomatic, or try to armor up and play Reckless Flurry, we're just going to bite him. We're going to use our Siphon Life to bite him in the face for 3 damage and he dies. So he's trying to figure out how does he clear the board and armor up at the same time. That is hard to do, and that's why we're pressuring him this hard. He has 10 cards in his hand, but he has only 10 mana. That's not good enough. We have Shadow Flame. We can Shadow Flame the Quick Reaver. We go right through his taunts, punch him with the Dread Inferno, and we win this game. We should be back at rank 2. So this was a difficult match for us because Odd Warrior has tons of removal. And both of our Acidic Swamp Oozes were buried. Both the Acidic Swamp Oozes and Skulking Geist were buried in the bottom 7 cards of our deck, and we still won because we kept pressuring him. We are the aggro deck. We're now back to rank 2, and we are 10 stars away from Legend. I am going to keep playing slowly. I play much better. I don't read chat during the game anymore because I get distracted and I lose track of what's happening during the game. It's the same guy? Oh, War Duck. Oh, this is another warrior. We're going to use the same strategy. I'm going to pressure him. The Vogel Homunculus to get in some early chip damage. Looking for a Mountain Giant. Looking for an Ooze to destroy Super Collider. And what we really want is the Skulking Geist. We want to destroy Shield Slams. We want to destroy 2 Omega Assembly cards. That allows him to get free mechs.
We have turned our curse into our strength.
Just tap for a Mountain Giant that we want to play on turn 3. We don't want him to build up his armor. So we're going to start pressuring him. Well, there's an Ooze. That's nice. That helps us against the Warrior's Super Collider weapon. Yes, we're not going to let him just build up his armor and then play a very powerful Reckless Flurry and destroy the board. We're just going to keep chipping away at his armor. Right here, doing damage to his armor is more important than just drawing cards. We need minions on board, and we need to pressure him. Tap. There's the Mountain Giant that we can play next turn. What is better? Cloudeye Drake on turn 4 or Mountain Giant turn 4? Probably has a Shield Slam, a mulligan for it. Could play Brawl. The Twilight Drake is less valuable. We're going to force out his Shield Slam or Brawl. It doesn't deal with the Twilight Drake. Once punch him, 8 damage per turn. There's the Shield Slam. So We baited out his Shield Slam. We should tap and look for the Skulking Geist or second Mountain Giant or second Twilight Drake. Should tap. More resources. So hopefully he doesn't have a second Shield Slam. There's only one more left in his deck. There are 22 cards left in his deck. 21 now. He may not have a second Shield Slam. So he's going to use a Reckless Flurry. Okay, all of his armor is gone. We have to keep pressuring him. Try to save the Hook Reaver. I don't think so. Have to play the Hook Reaver. Can't give up a turn. This Hook Reaver punches him for 2 or 3 turns. He will do about 10 damage. And it's full, we can't tap. Mossy Horror is too small. Must save the Acidic Swamp Ooze for the Super Collide. Next turn, we're going to coin out the Lich King. Keep up the pressure on the Warrior. Don't have a Spellbreaker. We need to clear some room in our hand for Lich King's free Death Knight card at the end of each turn. Let's trade in our Hook Reaver next turn into his taunt. And or no, let's say it's obliterate. We might obliterate his Direhorn Hatchling. And he's gonna brawl us right now. Maybe we'll win the brawl.
Engaging TC-130 into dislocator.
So this is a quest warrior. He plays the quest. What's the best way to deal with this board? I don't think he plays the Super Collider. He may or may not, but I'm not sure.
So many possibilities.
We can obliterate. It's 2/6. That only takes 2. Only takes 2 mana. We have to keep the Lich King alive. Keep up the pressure on him. We need to clear his board. Good tap. We have Godzilla in our hand. Tap because we want to bring down the Hooked Reaver down. We want to activate him. 7/7. So we can heal the we can use the Shumbro to heal the Lich King. Bump him. 1, 2, 3. Use Mossy Horror. Mossy Horror is a better play. Mossy Horror. Don't think this guy's playing Super Collider. He's a quest warrior. Should we save? Should we save the 6 Swamp Boost for Sulfuras when he completes his quest?
I wonder.
You have to play Mossy Horror. I want to clear our hand because we're going to have an overflow. I don't want to wait until Sulfuras. This guy's not close to finishing his quest. He still has 4 more taunts that he has to play. Burn. We have 13 damage on board. With Frostmourne, it gives us 5 more. We can do 18. He has 19. And armor up. We can kill him in 1 or 2 turns. We can kill him in 2 turns. Possibly. He's getting nervous. He's down to 5 cards in his hand. There's 17 cards in his deck. He needs to play 4 more taunts before he can complete his quest. Okay, so he does have a Super Collider. Want to play the Dread Infernal because we're close. We want to play Goldan, summon him back for free. Also want to play our other demon. So he can go ahead and hit the 7/7 Hook Reaver with a Super Collider and take 7 damage. Has to brawl. So I use 1 brawl. There's only 1 more brawl left in his deck. With Goldan, we can summon our 2 Hook Reavers back in a Homunculus. We want immediate damage. That's better. It puts on tremendous pressure on him. Let's just keep applying the pressure. Tap. We have plenty of health. We have 11 cards left. We're looking for Spellbreaker in case he puts up a taunt. 7 cards left. In a room in our hand, we should tap our Spellbreaker. This very useful. This warrior is down to 15 health. Get the Dread Infernal, but we can bring it back with Goldan. We have lethal right now with Mountain Giant and Frostmourne. He has 4 cards in his hand. He's running out of resources. 3 cards. Pressure. Double Spellbreaker. Into 8 damage. He still has 5 health left. That's not good enough. Let's heal up.
So many possibilities.
Mountain Giant. We should tap because if we find Skulking Geist, we can destroy his 2 and make his 1 more Shield Slam, and he may or may not run a Mega Assembly. And we're also looking for Shadow Flame. We want to blast through his taunts. Did his quest. Game's pretty close. It's a close game. Shadow Flame him.
Your magic shall not save you.
He's down to 5 health. Almost dead. We can kill him with Frostmourne if he does not armor up. Get Sulfuras. That's not good enough. We're going to bump him with a bubble the taunts with a Sunfire Protector. Say 1 health, 2 health, 3 health combo. After the bump, play Defile, plays Farcemourne for 13 damage, has 9 health.
I got this.
And we've beat another Odd Warrior. Odd Warriors are very tough to beat. Have lots of removal. Lots of card draw when they played Shield Block. And we've beaten another tough matchup. Pressured him. We played Mossy Heart when we're supposed to. We kept pushing damage. And we are now back